Welcome back, Keepers of the Flame. Okay, so as you can tell, I'm not doing tarot readers anymore. I still do them for myself and a few other, I can't really call them clients. But yeah, I'm going to take a break for the summer, enjoy the outdoor woods, and learn a few things. So, with this Gemini moon, new moon, it feels like there was a giant misconception. Like everybody's panicking. Don't go out, don't do anything, stay in, it's foggy, don't make any major decisions. Scary, 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 scary. Now when someone's telling you to be afraid, you need to take a heavy look at that. Because where there's fear, there's empowerment to be had. And today is Juneteenth. With the emancipation of the slaves. I highly recommend you reflect on that and what it means to be a slave. What does it mean to be a slave? Maybe we're not so different. And that's what they're trying to distract you from. So a lot of times when we look back through history and whatnot, the authorities who were the pen writers were saying, oh, these terrible things happened, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the terrible thing happened to probably the pen writer who was in a higher status in society. So we need to be acknowledging of that. It feels like that triangle is flipped. You know, the one that goes like this? No, like this. So, it's now the few supporting the many. And that's going to be a tough pill to swallow for a lot of people. And it's mostly going to be on the slavery side because they want their quote-unquote independence, and we don't want to be dependent on anybody else, and blah, 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 blah. I hear ya, but until we get a different system in place, this is how it's going to flip. This is why, this is Gemini polarity. You go from one extreme to the other. We don't get to not only avoid the karmic wheel, but we don't get to avoid the triangles either. So remembering that we're moving forward with this energy that's hitting the planet right now that I have not seen one astrologer hit on, and I don't know, I'm disheartened. I'm really disheartened. That's why I'm like, okay, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Tick on it. Do something. Something. Nope, it's all fear tactics. You should be really scared. To not be a slave anymore? Ugh, that sounds like Stockholm Syndrome to me. So we need to really draw back from maybe taking someone else's word as gospel and really, start paying attention on our own. Start seeing the patterns and the energies for ourselves. Because, boy, did we miss this one. We just totally, it's like they're aiming at the freaking ground. And they're like, that way, look that way. Don't look up. So I don't know, this astrology thing, I'm still kind of new to it. 2 years in, and how do you not take your intuition with you? How do you not, is this what you do? maybe it's the astrology podcast that like I've been like watching / listening to. It's like, yeah, back in history this happened. Well, isn't that telling you to pay attention to what the fuck's going on now? I don't know. I'm confused. Really confused. We need to start bringing that up when we are going through the motions of saying, okay, so for this moon, da 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 da. We need to start taking that initiative and that instinctual gift, if you will, with us. Because this I was just like, okay, well, where is it? Nothing. Not one of the major horrific things that happened in the United States. Not one astrologer talked about it. For the Gemini new moon, I was like, this is. I'm a Gemini moon, right? Squeeky. What is it? So, here's Yoda. Greetings from Yoda. So, maybe moving forward, I think that's what I'm going to do. Is yeah, I don't know if this is like back away from it energy, or maybe you need to start doing a little bit more to like shed some light on what's happening. I don't know. And that's the only part that's foggy about this. And it's not scary. It's not to be backed away from. It's to be dived into and looked into and sat with and meditated on and understood. So I'm going to have to do that. They say astrology is a religion, and there's a lot of kickback for it and whatever else. I don't like religion. Blech. And like I just witnessed, it can be used for good or for not so good. De-evolution or evolution. We'll see. We shall see. Right, PC? He's like, I don't care. I'm taking a nap. So yeah, again, going within, making sure you're checking in with yourself and not all the news broadcasters. And now astrology is my news. And become a solar weatherman. That's the other thing. Solar flares have been going crazy too. So we do have to pay attention to what's happening right now. And those of you who are documenting, document. Write it down. Do not clickety-clackety. Write it down. You can clickety-clackety after you write it down, but write it down first. Love you. Okay? Okay. Until next time. And I don't know when that's going to be. Keep your flame.